we believe Andrew is still in the area. We believe that all his connections, all his ties are in that area. At this point, with the investigation that we've done, I feel very confident in calling Andrew Obregon a suspect in the homicide of Tawan Anderson. And he's past the person of interest. He knows more. He knows more than I think he was involved in it. Getting up in the morning, he wasn't your stellar student even at Brighton School. And I ended up for 1 week picking him up at his home and taking him to school so he'd get there on time. So I'm familiar with Andrew Obregon and his family for many, many years. Other sisters and brothers have gone through the DARE program that I was the instructor of. The community is very nervous about the situation. I know that the Brighton, Paris, and Bristol schools are doing soft lockdowns during recess. I don't believe that Andrew Obregon would hurt anyone at the schools, would hurt the kids or families in their neighborhoods. The only person that of recent history that he's physically hurt is someone he was connected to. And that was a person that he was going to buy or trade for drugs in Kenosha County. And that was Tawan Anderson. It's weighing heavily on the Obregon family. And I know several of the Obregon family members have asked him to give himself up, to cooperate with law enforcement. They've been giving us information. They've been doing their best to help bring this to a very peaceful conclusion. And from everything that I've been told, Andrew Obregon says no, and it's not in those words. So he doesn't want to go back to jail. He tells him he's going to go out with a big show. He said, watch the news. And we believe that it's going to be a difficult end to the situation unless he turns himself in or someone else helps us. We currently believe, I guess the part I'm thankful of is we are aware that his plan is to get, at least from what it appears to be, in a shootout with law enforcement at the end. But we're following up on everything that comes in. Every lead that is out there, we're sending investigators, we're sending patrol officers, we're getting all of our staff to do overtime. Whatever resources we can basically muster up and get out there, we're putting them. They're going into like I said, they're going out to the schools. Everything that comes, someone has told me that he's had wigs on. Some people have said he shaved the scruffy beard on his face. It's all possibilities. I don't know. I still believe that he's spending a lot of nights out in the cold. If you remember the picture that initially went out of a flannel type shirt, a brown flannel shirt, that was left in the vehicle, the gold SUV, in one of the chases. So, as of this point, he may have no jacket. I really don't know. One issue that I see that I'd like all of you to try to address as you do this is I would like those areas especially, don't leave your cars unlocked. Don't leave keys in your cars. Don't leave money in your cars. The van that he stole was a 2015, brand new. The keys were left in it. $400 were left in it. So the community itself is helping Andrew, not intentionally of course, but they are helping him. So lock your doors. Do I truthfully believe he's going to break into a house in the middle of the night with a family there? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But I think we're closing down we're closing down the arteries for him to get money, and he's just different. I don't know that it does. Kenosha County doesn't have a lot of homicides. We don't, and I'm very thankful for that. We don't have 2, 3, 4 homicides a week like Milwaukee does. We're not accustomed to that. I think with the homicides in Milwaukee, the people that are involved, most people don't know who they are. In the Paris, Brighton, Paddock Lake area, most of us know who the Obregons are. And I think that makes it more personal to us. And I think the fact that this spree, this timeline that I first read off, its circles are right around the area that's scaring the people the most. And the fact that I still go back to, a lot of people know who Andrew Obregon is. They know that he had issues when he was younger. They know that he's had several issues since he's been an adult. And they're worried that because of the crack addiction, because he's got a gun, because he keeps staying in the neighborhood, everyone's worried he's gonna end up in their backyard.